This is the most beautiful night I've ever seen. Moonglow really did it this time. Oh. Ooh, what a night. Sometimes nights, Brite, you get started and you just can't stop, you know? The moon could be just a little more gold. Don't you think so? Oh, come on, Night Sprite. Just a little gold, and then we'll call it a night. Quit worrying. We'll have enough energy left to do this for a week.
Boy, look at the sky. It's beautiful.
Night's not supposed to be beautiful. Night's the only time that rainbow brat doesn't run around making everything bright and colorful. If only there was a way to make the nights dark and gloomy and the way they're meant to be.
There is, Murky.
There is?
See, Murky, if you just...
I've got it.
Oh, no, Murky. Like this.
No, Bean Sprout Brain. Wait till that little star splasher Moonglow goes to work tomorrow night. Come on, we've got work to do.
I think tonight is going to be even more beautiful than last night.
Be quiet. We've got to take her by surprise.
Right, Murky. Who?
Moonglow.
Tonight's going to be wonderful, Night Sprite. I can feel it.
If we can keep her from making all that light up in the sky, it'll be pitch dark and gloomy down here. Come on.
All set?
Hello. You sure make a pretty sky.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, Murky. Hey! Where'd she go?
We've got to find her.
Ouch!
She's invisible.
How can you tell, Murky? I can't even see her.
You'll see her soon enough.
Moonglow was working so hard she had to rest for a while. We better find her. Night Sprite, what happened? Where did he take her? Where else? The pits.
Come on, we'll find her.
Don't worry, everybody. The stars will be shining before you know it.
Wherever he took her, he couldn't have taken her to where the most magnificent horse in the universe can't catch up to him.
I don't like this one bit. You mean it's this dark on Earth, too?
All I know, boy, is the stars were shining when I went to bed.
She can only work in the dark. All we have to do is keep the sun lamp on her. Now, she hasn't got the power to do anything.
Murky, look at the pretty stars.
Stop it! Stop doing that! I'll stop you! Now, let's see you fill the sky with those disgusting colors. She's making colors again. We need a brighter light. I know. We'll take her out in the sun. Come on. Yeah. Yay!
You can't stop me. Not even if you have me tied up under your sun lamp. Only sunlight can stop me.
Oh, yeah? Well, if there's no sunlight out here, then we'll make it as bright as day in there. Come on.
If I get any closer to the pits, I won't have the power to help her.
Well, if we can't go in, we've got to find a way to make them come out.
They might never come out. You'll never stop me from making the stars shine.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, yes, we will. How we gonna do it, Murky?
If we can't take her to the sun, we'll bring the sun to her. Now, Lurky, I am going to count to 3. When I reach 3, I want you to throw the big lever on the machine next to you. Got it?
Sure, Murky.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no! If we don't do something, Moonglow will never be able to make the night beautiful again.
But what can we do?
Rainbow, you've got to do something.
If we don't save Moonglow soon, that bright light will burn away her power.
Well, we're going in there to save her, even if it costs me my power.
But you'll be powerless if he sees you.
He'll expect us to come over the bridge. We'll climb down to the bottom of the pits and sneak over that way.
I'm not sure I like this.
Hey, stop her!
Okay, Murky. Now stop that.
Not like that, fruit pie breath. Turn the light up.
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right?
Boy, Murky, it's really dark outside. Oh, look who's here.
So the little brat thinks she can fool me, hmm? We'll see who fools who. Come on. We're taking our little prize out in this beautiful gloomy night. Rainbow Brite will play right into my hands, and by morning, I'll be the ruler of Rainbow Land. We'll use the secret exit. This tunnel leads to the floor of the pits. I haven't used it in years. I've always loved this view. Come on!
How much longer will we be going down, Murky?
Don't worry, Mushmind. Now we're going up. Oh, and by the way, be careful when you cross that bridge. One misstep, and you'll fall to the deepest cavern in the pits.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
I'm still not so sure this is a good idea.
We have to try something. Look, the sun's coming up.
It's not the sun, it's the moon.
It's Moonglow.
Help me cover this opening. We have to move fast.
Sure, Murky.
Is the bait in place?
The bait?
Moonglow, you idiot! Is Moonglow in place?
Why didn't you say so? Sure she is. She's right here.
As soon as she steps on that, she'll fall into the tunnel. She'll slide all the way into the deepest cavern in the pit. And then, no more Rainbow Brite.
You think I'll just sit here and let her fall in your trap?
That's exactly what you'll do. Warn her now, if you can.
Murky, where do you want me to put these?
No! Stop! Stop!
Who are you yelling at, Murky?
She's coming! Hide! on, fall in, fall in.
I don't see anything.
Fall in.
Murky!
Rainbow!
Yeah, time to retreat.
Marky! Wait for me! Sorry, Murky.
Yeah, get off me, you banana brain!
Thanks, Rainbow Bright. Are you all right, Moonglow? Sure, thanks to you and Starlight.
Moonglow?
It's okay, Starlight. She always gets invisible when she's working hard.
Working?
Sure, look. What a night. But what a morning it's going to be.
Thanks, Rainbow.
When you meet brand new friends, it opens up a world. A world whose brightness never ends. It opens up a world. There are rainbows to be found there. If you just take a look around there, making brand new friends.
Hey guys, I totally did not mean to play that whole thing. Violet, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for spreading the love. Sorry I missed you. I needed to grab something out of a room, and the room was the door was closed, and I couldn't get in. And I mean, it wouldn't be a Wonderland stream if we didn't have a fiasco at the beginning of the stream. So
I'm a
here we
content
are.
creator and entrepreneur.
MSR,
you've
you've been
Adobe Premiere Pro in 2014 as an outlet to share all the lessons
you have been
I've
so
learned
patient.
figuring out how to create a life I
I'm gonna show you how to save
Ah.
your playlist.
Stop. Okay. Why is my house haunted? Don't say that. Why did you say? I totally thought you were telling me that my house was haunted in Discord today. And I was like, oh my gosh, I do need to move. But yeah, that was a joke, right? That was a joke. Okay. MSR, thank you for the hydrate already. I even brought, look, I'm getting fancy tonight. I got some bubbly because I was feeling bubbly. Is that how you say it? Oh my gosh, it has a mustache on it. Okay, what are we missing now? We're missing music now. Press play on that. I totally didn't mean to play that whole episode. Thank you guys for being so patient. Sorry I missed anybody that was here earlier. I don't blame you for cutting out. What's up? How's it going? I'm having a horrible day. So when we have horrible days, we have to pretend that it's so colorful and beautiful, right? So, oh, I didn't even see if the camera is set up. Let's see. All of us need to, okay, it's not set up. Whoopsie, my bad. Why not? Wait, oh, geez Louise. It should be. That's the microphone. There we go. So we got to bring out the color goddess cards because Rainbow Brite says so. Oh, this is on the wrong side. Okay. Can you tell I'm not prepared at all? I was almost going to cancel, but I didn't want to do that, and I didn't know when I could make it up, so we're just going to wing it. We're gonna wing it. So sprout your wings. We're gonna wing it. Hey Shadow Max, how are you? I caught your stream the other day. That was so cool. Like I felt like I was really there at the river. It made me want to go run and jump in it. But it did kind of look chilly and because it was windy. Thanks for joining us today though. If all goes not your way, just wing it. Okay, so what other decks do we want? I still wanted to use Halloween decks. I thought it would be cool to see how the Halloween decks like go with the color goddess deck. And I can't decide if we should continue with the Labyrinth Tarot or should we switch to the Good Tarot for Rainbow Brite stream. Who do you guys need some like goodness and some kindness, or do you just want to go into the dark? I've got a red candle just for funsies. So let's light a candle. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I feel better already. Let's light a candle and some Palo Santo. Odin is complaining about something. I don't know if you can hear her. Yeah, I feel the same way, Hooksters. I would just lit myself on fire. Oh man. I was just wondering if people needed like good news or not. Well, if she wants camera attention, all she has to do is come down here. I think she's upstairs in the kitchen. So take a deep breath. I think that the massage table is gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. Athena's over there. I guess you can't see her when I'm sitting here. Oh, and that bolster's there too. there. Now it doesn't seem too chaotic. Okay, let's try this again. Take a deep breath, light a candle. Are we having a party, hosters? Is that what's happening? Odin came down, but I don't see where she went. She noticed I was paying attention to Athena, and nobody can have attention paid to them other than Odin. Odin gets all the attention because she's a Leo. A cat party? Oh, yeah. My other cat was scared of me today. I was like, what? What? Why are you running from me? We had like a maintenance dude come over, and I don't know if maybe she thought he was still here or something, but she like looked at me and like ran away. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong? He's not here anymore. Chill. All right. Well, I guess since no one's in the queue, I'll do a collective reading first. maybe that'll help you decide. We'll check out what the vibe is like, and then you can decide if you dare get a reading or not. So, did anybody watch the whole episode? How was it? I didn't mean to play the whole thing. It was like 20 minutes long. You guys are patient. Okay, yeah, because I want to see the Halloween Oracle with the color goddess, because they go really well with the love deck. So I kind of have a feeling that they just like work well together. Oh yeah, they're always scared of the maintenance people, but like he had left and he'd been gone for, I would say, at least an hour. And I heard her walking around, so I like went in to say hello, and she like took one look at me and like ran away. Unless maybe she thought that like he was still here, because he did come like in and out, so maybe she thought that like, I don't know. It was just funny, because usually like she sees me and she's like, okay, everything's fine now, but not this time. All right, so let's see how the Halloween and the Samhain deck go with the color goddess deck. Does anyone else feel like weird energy today, or is it just me? The moon person. Yeah, I noticed you mentioned that in Discord.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Oh, Dark Moon Clover, thank you for following. Welcome to Wonderland. Wonderland is right next to Rainbow Land, so Rainbow Brite's filling in for Priestess of Wonderland tonight. Oh, Moonbeam, yeah. She was kidnapped or something, wasn't she? Yeah, you said that, Hoaxsters, you said you had, like, you woke up feeling weird. And the day that you posted that, like, I totally felt fine, but today I feel really weird and off. And not just because, like, I'm having, like, stressful things happening in my life. It just, like, I felt off all day. And maybe I was just, like, anticipating the stressful situation. I don't know. Okay. Scrying and intuition. And voices. It came up in reverse, and I think this deck does do reversals. So, oh, I forgot this doesn't focus very good. I'm gonna read it as a reversal, I think. And what color, goddess? Rose, emotions, love, and unity. Okay, let's see what we got. Intuition, love, and voices. Soften your eyes, begin the trance. Whole worlds are opened, begin the dance. Scrying is the divination technique of seeing unconscious images or images from the divine or supernatural appear upon or within a surface. People scry into a crystal ball, a black mirror, water, even the surface of ice. It is a very ancient technique and one traditionally enacted on Samhain. The keys to effective scrying are being as relaxed as possible, minimizing possible distractions, softening your gaze, and allowing. The enemy of effective scrying is distraction, both from inside and out. Turn off the phone, electric lights, anywhere where you can see them, any music, and if you are scrying outdoors, take time to settle into the environment and listen to all of the noises so that your mind will not need to break your focus later. It is also vitally important to settle the mind as much as you can. As you regularly meditate, you may wish to use these techniques, or otherwise you will simply shut your eyes and focus on slowing your breath. This is usually very effective. If you have a specific question for the scrying medium, state it up front. Then, once you are relaxed, turn your focus inwards, imagine pulling your energy within you, and then focus on the third eye point, the chakra at the center of your forehead. Then gaze in a soft, unfocused way at your scrying surface and simply allow images to form and absorb what presents itself to you. Do not engage your rational mind. This is about receiving, not thinking. Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest that you try it for starters. It also indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all answers. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. I started over here and ended up over here. Okay, the keywords of the voices card are, hold on. Oh, hey, Darkman Clover. Thanks for joining us. So the keywords of voices are encouragement and inner knowing. But again, it did come to us in reverse, so let's read the reversal section. Sometimes trying too hard to hear the guidance of what destroys the magic. Wait for answers to appear rather than searching for them. Advice is often offered when we least expect it. Keep an open mind. Don't miss these powerful signs because you've been too busy expecting your guidance to come in a different way. Trust in Spirit to offer guidance in a way that serves your highest good. You will come to understand when the time is right. So both of these are kind of saying the same thing, to like not be trying to like relax and be unfocused and just open to receiving what messages your intuition is trying to tell you. Interesting. And this one says the brief message says, keep your focus on love. There is a new or renewal of romantic love coming in. But I've just the keep your focus. Be gentle with your own and others' emotions. So Rose Goddess is all about love and the heart chakra. She heals herself and others with her warm, loving vibes. She forgives and embraces, comforting those who are in pain, physical or emotional. She is romantic and feminine. She loves sonnets, pink roses, and rose quartz, a crystal with strong, loving energy that can facilitate healing of the heart. Her strongest physical sense is touch, and she shows affection easily, knowing how healing a simple hug can be. All who are graced with her presence feel a rush of tenderness, a rose-colored blush warming their faces. Her symbol is first and foremost the heart, but she also treasures the umoja, the Swahilian symbol for unity. I'm assuming that is, oh, hugs. I'm assuming it's that symbol. Wait, those are two hearts. I wonder if that's the symbol that they're referring to. Go through her door with all, and all is healed with the powers of love. Go through her door and feel oneness, the connectedness that brings us all together. Go through her door and allow yourself to feel your emotions, the good and the bad, but most of all, love. There is nothing to fear here, and you are taught that love can be found everywhere and in everything. I'm going to crack open my seltzer. Ooh, it's bubbly. It's interesting because I feel like a lot of my intuition comes from the heart or the heart chakra, that energy system. And I also like clear a lot of energy through my heart chakra because it feels like it takes like I was trying to show you. It takes, and you couldn't see me. It takes a lot of energy to push things from the heart, like up and out through the crown, or down and out through the root chakra. So a lot of times I'll push things through my heart instead of like up or down. Well, can you hear it crackling? If I was using the other microphone, you could certainly hear it. Yeah, no one's in the queue right now. Oh wait, Hoaxer is there. You're looking for good news. Well, let's get you some good news. Circe, have you ever read the fiction book, Circe? Hey Amber, how are you? I really, really, really love that book, Circe, and I was just thinking the other day, I should just read it again because I loved it so much. And I think some podcast I was listening to mentioned Circe, and I was like, I should read that book again. It was so good. It was like surprise. I wasn't really expecting a lot from it, but I loved it. Like really loved it. Okay, so Hoagsters just wants a general reading with some good news. I think everybody could use some good news, right? Am I right? Just making sure I'm not lighting things on fire, you know how I do. Wait, what's happening? What's happening with $10? Damn it, I'm missing something. The universe bill? What? Alright, can we have some good news for Hoaxsters, please? Good news for Hoaxsters. Well, we should use the good tarot then, though, right? Hoaxsters, what are you talking about? Alright, let's use the good tarot. I don't remember the last time I used it, so I'm gonna cleanse it really quick though. Where? Oh. Alrighty, can we cleanse this deck of all unwanted negative energies? Cleanse and clear. Accurate reading for Hoaxsters. What? The deck is called the Good Tarot. Oh, the Love and Death Tarot, or Channel Point Redemption uses a deck called Love. Like a love. What's it called? The Lover's Oracle. And then it surprisingly goes really well with Halloween Oracle. So it's a love card and it's a Halloween card. It's not really a death card. They surprisingly go very well together. So that's what that Channel Point Redemption is. Thank you for the clarification. All those messages. I need all the help with the clarification because I'm usually super confused. All right, good news for hoaxsters, please. Two of Wands. Look at that cutie patootie giraffe. The King of Earth. And Justice. They have that reading that you got in the bot gave you was like all pentacles. We have a Halloween message for hoaxsters. Graveyard. Oops. That was backwards. Okay. It says unnecessary fear. Whoop. Weird. The color goddess is Tawny. It's funny, I kept looking at these two cards and how they like look like the same color. And then it's like they're all the same color. Which tawny isn't really a color that I've ever known before. Unnecessary fear. So I would connect it more to the moon card than the death card. but then we get transformation, which is kind of the death card. Well, I think beige is in there also, so I think it's supposed to be separate from beige. The stones they mark the eternal resting place, yet the spirits they are walking, and they are ready for the chase. Today's modern graveyards are restful places, normally highly manicured and very well set out. Whilst they can be places of profound sadness, few are the creepy Gothic places of old, yet they still hold an undercurrent of fear and seem frightening places. Due to countless stories of haunted graveyards, the thought of walking through cemetery evokes fear in many of us. We imagine zombies and ghosts rising from the graves and bad spirits hiding out, waiting to harm an unsuspecting living person who walks by. The idea of being at a graveyard after dark, or worse, at midnight, is the stuff of dares and nightmares. But this isn't the way of every culture. On the Mexican Day of the Dead, whole families picnic on the graves of their loved ones who passed. Children play upon the graves, people play music, drink wine, and share food, all in the company of the dead. Graveyard dust is used as an ingredient in protective spells, not in curses. Pull this card and know that you fear unnecessarily. Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. This feels kind of very, like, the message that I'm kind of getting overall is, like, I feel like you might have this sense or this need for things to, like, move forward quickly, like you're wanting things to move forward or change or transform. But I think the message here is to kind of, like, wait a little bit and, like, let things settle out. With the Two of Wands, this is a card of planning, but not actually like acting on anything yet. And that I was kind of getting the same message with the King of Pentacles or the King of Earth here too. It feels like I just keep picturing him like sitting in his throne and like not moving. And so that I get the same message with the Two of Wands and the King of Earth of just like waiting a little bit. And then with this Justice, I see you just kind of like waiting for things to kind of balance themselves out. Like, or waiting for things to settle. Oh, well, thanks for hanging out for a little bit, Dark Moon Clover. Have a nice sleep. I hope that you have lovely dreams and that you get some peace. Tani. Okay, I'm usually here every Tuesday, and I will hopefully be able to pick up another day of the week soon. So hopefully you'll have more options next time. So Hoaxers, you will achieve victory in the situation. A call to action. It is time for you to fight for yourself, someone else, or what you strongly believe in. A conflict could arise, so proceed with caution. The Tani goddess is a warrior goddess who will fight for what is right. She is part human, part elven, and part lioness. She dashes confidently into battle, torch in hand, eyes blazing. Enemies are but bits of rubble to her, mild obstacles on the path to making her point, reaching her goal, or better. Her color is the fiery orangey brown of the lion's mane. Her flower, the appropriate red-hot pokers. The brilliance of her tawny zircon stones shines brightly like the irises of her lion. Her symbol is the laurel wreath, which means victory. She calls you through her doors and into her realm because it is time for you to stand up for someone or something. See, I was really getting this like standing in place kind of feeling. So this is interesting. It's also about standing up. Standing up for someone or something. It could be yourself, someone else, or an issue, moral, or value that is important to you. Now is not the time to sit back and observe. Your action, your voice is required. This could lead to a conflict, but like this goddess, you are expected to stand tall and forge ahead bravely. Are you up for the challenge? If you need more information, look to the following cards. Yeah, I think this is about like standing still or maybe standing up, like standing your ground, like not budging on something, especially if something is unfair. Because we have justice. If there's anything that's unfair, like standing your ground. And maybe overcoming your fear of speaking up about something. Hey, Midnight Rain, how are you? Okay, the keywords of this are alchemy and change. Alchemy, magic, and manifestation. It all leads to the same things. Changing what was into something that you want it to be. There is an endless supply of resources for how you might go about such a change. There is no right or wrong answer for transformation you seek. When transformation finds itself in your reading, it is because you are on the cusp of a significant shift. The winds are rolling in, so you better be ready. Even if you aren't aware of it, you've set things in motion. Every thought, every prayer, every action, and inaction is a seed of manifestation waiting to take root. You, my most beloved, are about to see this manifestation surface. Be prepared, as this may be swift and unpleasant like a tornado. This transformation will be especially unpleasant if you have also pulled... Oh no, this is talking about other cards you pulled. And I think like a lot of times we think that like we have to have this movement and just to like keep the momentum of transformation going, but sometimes the inaction is a more powerful action than the action. So in regards to being good news, hoaxers, I think this is more about like not worrying. If you felt like things weren't moving, patience is not your favorite thing. Yeah, I think patience might be one of the messages here, to like, even if you think that things aren't moving forward, that they are, that maybe things are happening below the surface. And right as I said that, I was thinking of like below the surface, like in the graveyard card. Things are happening underground. So hold your ground, sit in your throne. Be stubborn yet patient. Yeah. So if Midnight Rain, if you were wanting to join the queue, it has you write a message afterwards. So like a question, you can type general reading, but a question and a focus is always helpful. I need to write that down to remind myself to make a new instruction thing. Oh yeah, sticky notes are my favorite. I can't live without them. Woohoo! A general love reading. Oh, okay, that's why Circe was asking about the love and death message. Let's still use the good tarot though. And let me know what your relationship status is. Cheers, Saddlebags. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes, welcome back. I supposedly have control over the ads or like how often they run, but I don't think it makes a difference. What's everybody drinking? Okay. Circe, let me know your relationship status. Are we in a relationship? Are we single? Are we looking? What's going on? Oh man, I haven't had Sprite in forever. Starlight! Hello! That's Rainbow Brite's horse's name. Hi! Magical tea? Oh no, Gizmo's upstairs. Oh well. Circe, are you here? They were here a second ago. It's only been like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, thank you for the resub, Midnight Rain. You have a little mixed drink. That sounds nice. My users in chat thing is, oh, there it goes. You're right, they're not here. Why did they join the queue and then leave? It's only been like 2 seconds. It wasn't 2 seconds. Okay, well, then it's your turn, Midnight Rain. Guidance for what to do and how to go about it. Okay, let's see. Man, I really haven't had Mountain Dew in forever. I can't remember the last time I had Sprite, but I really can't remember the last time I had Mountain Dew. Okay, well, let's put this back then. Well, we used to have a friend that was in a different time zone, and they had coffee at all hours of the night. Okay, let me look at the guidance for what to do and how to go about it. Can we connect to Midnight Rain Saturday? Guidance for what to do and how to go about it. Ah. It's shuffling weird. Is this upside down? Oh. This one doesn't have reversals. Messenger of Fire. Ooh. They are jumping out. Why do you keep coming up upside down? They're all the same way, aren't they? Jeez Louise. Oh, wow. This almost kind of feels like a similar message to what I just told Hoaxer. Maybe not, though. Ooh, is it really magical tea? Why? I want some magical tea. That sounds lovely. Oh, look, there's a unicorn. Starlight wasn't a unicorn, but it's kind of close. Midnight Rain. Can you send me some? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Focus. Wow, look at that. These kind of look similar. I like that there's an asterisk next to that. No, I think it's a really cool message. Just the visual alone is pretty cool. Pink. Pink is your color goddess for this evening. Clairvoyance, foresight, and prophecy. A night and day. I'm kind of seeing like the end of a journey and the start of a new one. And letting go of the past one and moving forward. I'm kind of feeling called to read this one first, though. Ooh, you were wearing pink contacts? That sounds so cool. Discovery, lessons, and purpose. Let me look at your question again. What to do and how to go about it. Finding your purpose in life is a lot like waiting for Christmas. You have to walk your path and trust in the gifts that wait for you. All will be revealed when the time is right. If you have drawn the journey card, it is because you need to trust your process. You cannot skip past lessons, trials, triumphs, or hardships that you face. Each step is an important milestone. It can be hard to see the sun when the clouds surround you, but know, dear one, that your journey is as it needs to be. Discovery comes when your back is to the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Failures and mistakes are investments you make in yourself. They cost you now, but will save you more when you can imagine will save you more than you can imagine over the long journey ahead. Each day holds gifts, lessons, and miracles to find one life lesson each day. It is about being mindful, focusing on the present. Mindfulness helps you to become aware of the subtle ways Great Spirit speaks to you. If you're looking ahead, then you'll miss the clues. Ooh, you changed your color. Yeah, I think this is about like looking ahead and not, or looking in front of you, not behind you or like in the future, looking at like the present moment. Because Ghost is about looking at the past and letting go of regrets. Like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. It is said that spirits that cannot let go of this world have a reason to stay. Sometimes it's to warn the living, to guide them, but generally it's because they haven't finished their business here on the plane of the living. They have regrets that they wish to resolve. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets and to let go of them. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for the rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. So like we can't continue forward on the journey until we let go of the past, because it weighs us down. And you've got like a big cycle to complete. So I think for you this is about like closing out your past life, the old you, what was. Because the world card is about completion. This is the end of the tarot journey. It's the end, and it's about closing something so that you can step into the unknown and walk down that path. And so the messenger of fire is the Knight of Wands. So this is about running towards what lights you up, what makes you feel passionate. And the Seven of Fire, or the Seven of Wands, is a card of not letting anybody get in your way or stop you. Standing up for what you believe in, not letting others drag you down or bring you down. Let's see what the color goddess has to say for you. And as far as like looking for guidance of what to do, I think this is about finding what lights you up, what makes you happy, and running towards that. Because the Knight of Wands is very passionate about things, and he runs toward them like very quickly and with passion and vigor. Trust your instincts in regards to the future. Pay attention to your dreams. They could be prophetic. What you feel intuitively about the situation is correct. Well, then it's about finding what you are passionate about. Finding that thing that like makes your stomach tingle and do flip-flops. Pink goddess is the seer. She knows what is to come. Her gemstone is the pink opal, believed to emit powers of foresight and prophecy, as well as facilitating communication with angelic beings. Opals were at one time thought to have fallen from heaven in flashes of lightning, and is known as the Queen of Gems in Shakespearean texts. Thus, Pink Goddess's crystal ball is not quartz, but pink opal. As are the gemstones adorning her headpiece and necklace. Her flowers are the pink delight butterfly bushes, so thick and vividly colored that they almost look surreal. It's no wonder that all of the butterflies are attracted to them. Pink is also the color of reading palms, a divination tool said to have originated in India, spreading its way throughout Asia and Europe more than 5,000 years ago. The practice is found all over the world with numerous cultural variations, and the lines in the hand are believed to foretell one's future. When you walk through her door and enter her domain. She offers to read your fortune. But her message to you right now is that you already know what is coming. You just have to trust your own foresight. What are you saying damn it to? There is something that you're passionate about, but you don't consider it a passion because it's something that you've kept secret and locked to yourself because you've been afraid to let anybody know that you like it because they might take it away from you. Or is your passion palm reading and divination? Or pink. And butterflies. Laurel Bush, hello. Oh my gosh. Everybody has cool Halloween emotes, and I should have thought to do that. Hi. How are you this evening? Man, I'm mad that I recommended a really good book to Seriously and then they just dipped. Hopefully they went to go get the book. Give me a focus, Laurel Bush. Focus, focus, focus. Whoa, look at that one. Ghost hype. Maybe the book did take away her person. Oh, is it cold where you are, Laurel Bush? Midnight Rain, what kind of, you can try new things and see if it makes you light up. Get on your magical horse. Get on your magical unicorn. Oh, it's a unicorn. It's not a horse. Be the Knight of Wands and run down this road and see what adventures you find. Forget the ghosts of the past. We don't need them anymore.
But I don't want to go among
so that you can find completion.
Oh, you can't help that.
40 degrees?
Most everyone's mad.
I think it's been getting down into the 40s where I am. It better not get any colder though, because my heat's broken and I can't afford to fix it, so we're just not going to have heat this winter. So that's that. Oh, I didn't hear it. Did it play? That's another thing I need to fix. Is so that I want to hear all the alerts. I don't usually hear them. Well, that's what last week was like, host. Last week was like 80s during the day, or like low 80s, high 70s. And then it would be 50 at night. It was like a 30-degree difference. You don't actually have to buy a horse. Use your imagination. What was I writing down? Oh, sound alerts. I can't hear them. Or if you guys didn't hear that one, it might be the blurt. The blurt doesn't work. Blurp. Blurp. What did I even just write? Oh my god. That's supposed to say hear sound alerts. And stop with that limiting belief. You don't have to have money to go on adventures. Go adventures in your mind. It's my favorite place to be. That's why I cry when I wake up every morning, because I was somewhere really awesome and I don't want to come back here. To adventures. 32. That is Chili Willy's. Oh, Laurel Bush did join. I'm sitting here like, Circe ain't here, so I don't even care. I don't even care about the queue, but Laurel Bush is here. So I'm going to move that up. A general reading. Maybe it's because my ears were tucked into the wig. Now I can maybe hear the alert. Just a general reading for Laurel Bush. Only $104.96. Buy yourself a horse. A blanket burrito. I just said blanket burrito and Odin just got up and stretched. Like readjusted herself. Not allowed to talk about other cats either, apparently. You forgot what you were gonna ask, so you had something in mind? It's easier if I have something to focus on. Blanket pizza. What in the world? Aw. Everybody's kitty is here. What is that jumping chicken doing? Kitty's everywhere. Alrighty, a general reading. I don't know why I keep picking this up upside down. Ooh, I like this Hierophant card. Peanuts? What? I thought this was the High Priestess at first. Oh my gosh, I just panicked for a second thinking that we were supposed to do a love reading, but that's because the person that disappeared wanted a love reading. It is a weird night, isn't it? Is it just me, or is it like actually a weird night for everybody else too? Apparently the King of Pentacles wants to come out again. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad it's not just me. It usually is just me. I'm like, don't you guys feel the madness? It's crazy in here. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, that's a bird. I thought it was something else. That's a bird. And that's also like a fairy creature. Right? I totally thought it had wings at first. But those are like branches. I thought that was a wing. Okay. And the Hierophant. This Hierophant is very reminiscent of like the High Priestess and the Magician all at once because of like the table with all the things on it. And the King of Earth. He wanted to come back again. Hello. 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 I am the King of Pentacles. I've come back to say something. You're exhausted? Ah. We have a Samhain message for Laurel Bush. The same card. We're going on an adventure. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This was in the last reading. Adventure to Mars. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to Mars. This way. Now I'm tired because Amber said she was tired. Midnight. The most magical hour of all. I'm just kidding. It's all your fault. No, I was tired anyways. Sage, alchemy, solutions, and wisdom. The second time alchemy's come up tonight too. Alright, I want to read this one first. Where is it? Ah! I found it. The dark, it envelopes me. The witching hour awaits. True magic and enchantment, and spells that change fates. The middle of the night, midnight, is the hour in which it is believed that ghosts, witches, ghouls, and magic are most likely to be active. Transition times such as noon, the time between tides, or even dark moon are traditionally powerful times for magical transformation. Aw, thank you for cheering. Those graveyard biddies. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as 3 a.m. because it is the opposite to the time that Jesus is said to have died at 3 p.m. But there are some consensus that midnight is the time of greatest magic, particularly around Halloween. As soon as the clock strikes midnight on Halloween, it is said that the spirits flow forward through the veil and, if benevolent, bring positive messages. If not so benevolent, they are mischievous and play tricks at best, or at worst, cause havoc. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know too that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. I think that this is a message to like go into the darkness, because that's where the alchemy and the transformation and the magic is going to happen. I guess we read this journey card again. Did I not read the whole thing? I don't remember. I may have just skipped to the divination part. Discovery, lessons, and purpose. Oh, I did read this the last time. Okay, finding your purpose in life is a lot like waiting for Christmas. You have to walk your path and trust in the gifts that wait for you. All will be revealed when the time is right. When the time is midnight, all will be revealed. If you have drawn the journey card, it's because you need to trust your process. You cannot skip past lessons, trials, triumphs, or hardships that you face. Each step is an important milestone. It can be hard to see the sun when the clouds surround you. But know, dear one, that your journey is as it needs to be. Discovery comes when your back is to the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Failures and mistakes are investments you make in yourself. They cost you now, but that will save you more than you can imagine over the long journey ahead. Each day holds gifts, lessons, and miracles. So find one life lesson each day. It is about being mindful, focusing on the present. Mindfulness helps you to become aware of the subtle ways Great Spirit speaks to you. If you are looking ahead, you will miss out on the clues. So even though like this was in the reading before, I think this is about like waiting for the right time for you, because we have this like midnight and clock and time and this magic and transformation. I feel like for you, this is about waiting for the right time and dedicating yourself putting the work in and doing that time, because the Hierophant card speaks of like truly dedicating yourself to your spirituality or your spiritual path. And not so the five of the Five of Pentacles here, though, is often like feeling like you're left out, like, and maybe this is in the sense that maybe you feel like other people are like ahead of you on your journey, but that like your time is coming. But I'm gonna read the Good Tarot message, because she like, or the messages are like positive. It takes all of the tarot messages and makes it into almost like an affirmation. What am I doing? Earth. Where's Earth? So, you were just thinking you were glad you waited for shorter daylight days to start work and more things at home this winter. Alternative forms of abundance, the illusion of lack, and overlooked treasures. All is not as it seems, so this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into focus the results I sought, just in a different form than expected. I am called to move away from poverty consciousness and open my eyes to the treasures before me that are suddenly illumined. The illusion of wealth gives way to true abundance. There is no need to fear that the rug will be pulled out from under me. What we draw attention to grows, so I count my blessings and realize I have far more than I thought. I have come far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiences of abundance await. I like that we also have journey and quest. I have come far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiencing abundance await. The sage goddess is the grand witch, the warlock, or the wizard. The sage, wise and admired. She shapeshifts into the form of a moth, fluttering unnoticed, gathering information and insights from all areas and all dimensions. Her wizard hat bears alchemical symbols of the 4 elements. Oh yeah, it does. I didn't notice that before. Her sage sometimes flowers in light purple or whites. She prefers the silvery green color of the leaves. Her gemstone is light green jade, and her headpiece is garnished with jade and silver. Her home is furnished with jade statues of wise ones: Confucius, Gandhi, Jesus, Mother Mary, Rumi, Socrates, Plato, and Mohammed, Hera, Gaia, and Buddha, and more. What does this card mean for you? Take a look at all the images. If you trust your own inner wisdom, what messages do you receive? Perhaps you can find the solution here, or maybe you will seek advice from one who is more wise. Either way, you have the ability to get to the bottom of it, to find the solution, and if you are still unsure, draw another card. Are you still unsure? This is really about like dedicating to your spiritual path. Maybe even like setting a time every day where you meditate, or where you like schedule some time to do some sort of magical spell work, or something where you're really dedicating to your spiritual path. Haters always gonna hate, man. My friends were like that too when we bought a house. And we bought a house March of 2019. And then I had to shut my business down in March of 2020. And they like, it made me so mad because like everybody, all the people that like didn't believe in us and didn't believe that we could afford the house that we bought, that like, I don't know, that because we were always the friends that people like felt like they were better than. Like we were the friends that like had the crappy jobs and didn't make a lot of money, but they were really fun to hang out with. But then when we bought a house, they were like, really? And like no one would come over. We didn't see each other anymore. And then March of 2020, and I had to shut my business down. It was like, so I guess you guys were right. We can't afford this house anymore. But it didn't mean that we weren't worthy or deserving of having a nice sturdy roof over our head. And neither are you. Like you deserve everything that you have because you worked hard for it. And continuing with that belief and continuing that you can manifest the things that you desire. You have the power of the sage and the wise one. But it's staying committed to you and staying committed to that path and keeping on that journey. Even if it means like, I'm really getting this clock here. I mean, maybe it's because like I have a big clock that's like right next to me that looks almost exactly like this. But it's just like blaring in my face. Like there's maybe if a time is significant for you, like if midnight is, I mean, I usually stay up past midnight because that's when I do like my own divination and my own journaling and my own, like that is like my spiritual time. So if there's a time that you can set to like do that every day, whether it's midnight or not, it could be like in the morning, every morning you meditate or do yoga or like light a candle or cleanse yourself when you come home from work every day. It's like doing something that like turns the mundane into magical, but it's also like committing to the magic at the same time. I guess I didn't want to say making the magic mundane, but making the mundane magical, and unfortunately making the magical mundane, I guess, like when you're putting a time on it. Ooh, yeah, shower meditation. That's a good idea. Night Owl Life, represent. Alright, that's everybody in the queue unless Circe came back. I kind of want to pick out a spread in one of these. I remember this one had really good spreads last year, but I'll take a look at this one too. We can do a Halloweeny spread. I remember really liking the jack-o'-lantern one in this one. It was overcoming obstacles and fear, but you like lay it out like a jack-o'-lantern. Well, it's either you will get a reading or you won't. You gotta join the queue. I don't remember the spreads in this one. I just saw them. Where'd they go? Oh, look at a kitty. It's that same image from that card, too. Hey, Gingerbread, how are you? It's this blonde. It's just really quiet for me for some reason. I don't know why. Am I crazy? Okay. Ooh, the healer spread. Maybe I'll do some of these by myself later. Coming of Winter spread, the healer spread.
Flowers
the
can't talk,
Faces
but of
spread.
course we can talk, my dear.
If there's anyone worth talking to. Or about.
And we sing.
And we sing too. The Witch's Tool spread. A spread for wisdom. Weekly outlook spread. Reclaiming my power. There's a lot of spreads in here. The Rotten Apple. Ooh, a protection spread. A spread for allowing change. Maybe we need to do the protection one. I've been getting like crazy protection messages for everybody, myself included. Connecting with my guides. The Graveyard spread. Interview with your deck. That's fun. You could do that for like any deck. I know, right, Amber? I'm telling you, you're not the only one though. Like, I've been getting messages for weeks and I haven't done it yet. Oh, just a general reading, Starlight? You don't have a particular focus you want to ask about love or career or spiritual guidance? Oh, good, Amber. That's so good. I just got tears in my eyes. Is your name Starlight for Rainbow Bright or no? Am I just wishful thinking here? Yeah. Are you on mobile, Starlight? I can let you take a picture of it. Interview your deck if you want to take a picture. Trying to get all of it in. Or I guess you could just do that. I usually pull like a couple cards with a deck asking, like when I first get it, asking, what kind of guidance will you get for me? I should probably write it down though. You just connect with the moon stars. Okay, well, did you know that Rainbow Bright's horse's name was Starlight? Did you know? Rotten apples red. Oh my gosh. I don't have a Starlight. I think it's L-I-T though. I might be wrong though. He was white with rainbow mane, like rainbow tail and rainbow mane. Yeah, he's so cute. I'm trying to find something just on him. Oh, I'm using the dummy internet. Oh, my friend had that stuffed animal and I wanted it so bad. But I had Rainbow Bright and I had some of her friends, and I had Sprite, who was her little friendly friend. It was Starlight, wasn't it? Ah. Do 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 do. What is wrong with me today? I can't like do anything correctly. That's so weird. The only images that come up are like toys. I use the internet that what is it called? Brave. But the search engine on it is crap, but it's like it's supposed to not track you. Alright, so we're just doing a general reading, right? What? General reading for Starlight, Rainbow Brite's horse. Let's do a tarot reading for for a horse. I guess I'm just old because I'm also thinking of Madonna's Lucky Star song that has starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight, starlight, star bright, everything tonight. I'm just an old lady from the 80s. General reading for Starlight. Oh, 2. Wow, I really like these images together, but I don't like that. We're gonna have to read what she says about 7 of Air. Okay, we've got the Page of Air. I want to get that feather up there. So this is the Page of Swords and the Empress. And the 7 of Air. I want to see her face. She's got like a mask on. She would have a mask on. And we got some geese. Was it on the stream that someone was talking about Discord? Like, not Discord, that cord. Was that here? Oh no, I forgot about my seltzer. I see it over there. It's coconut and pineapple seltzer. We've got broom, but it's in reverse. You don't think so? I think it was MSR though. Which I feel bad that MSR was like hanging out waiting and had to watch a whole episode of Rainbow Brite before I started. Ah! I'm such a mess today. It's okay. I still love you even though you're a mess, Allison. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. This morning. See, I just get that Madonna song stuck in my head when I'm saying the when I'm saying Starlight's name. Ah, Jigs. Hey, how are you? Yay, somebody knows who Rainbow Brite is. Like, what are the odds of doing a Rainbow Brite stream and have the person that you're reading for's name be Starlight and they had never heard of Starlight before? We all know who Starlight is now, though, right? You are now a rainbow-colored horse. How are you doing, Jigs? I hope you're doing good. Oh, I don't think I showed this one. Night Song, Hidden Talents. Is that a person? No, that's a branch. Just relaxing. That sounds nice. Well, welcome in. Alright, can we have a color goddess for Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, make everything alright. Oh, same message, different song. Man, have we gotten like all like pinky kind of colors tonight? We've got salmon, obstacles, and perseverance and persistence. This message, this color message, is very similar to like salmon spirit animal messages too. And we have a bird here. There's a lot of like birdie and angelic animal, like spirit messages. But let's see what broom in reversed is. It is number 8. Interesting. Very interesting. But the tarot messages in general, the Page of Swords, Empress, and the what was this one? Oh, seven of swords, air, whatever. It's air. It's air in this deck, but it's swords in like traditional tarot. I'm feeling like you've gotten some sort of clarity about something recently, but it might not be something that you wanted to hear. Like it might be unfortunate information about somebody or something, like not being who they said that they were. But I kind of just see this Empress in the center here, just like not being pulled or swayed in any sort of direction. Even like knowing the truth, but not letting it bend or shape like who you are or what you believe in. So I'm just going to hold this upright just for the sake of it, but we're going to read, we're reading the reverse message. The reverse message is, when broom is in reverse, it is a call to consider what a home feels like to you and to create that idea of home and family within your life. You may also need to spend more time nourishing your relationships or spending time with loved ones. It could also mean making amends with people if you have fallen out – or if things have been shaky for some time. A house is a place you live in, but the loved ones you share it with make it a home. Be sure to show your family and friends the love and respect that they need. Is there someone in your life that maybe like surprised you with some like news or information? We also have hidden talents here. I feel like something was like, I know the cardinal card is pretty. Night song. Maybe that's why I've got all those songs stuck in my head. I've got Don't Worry, the Bob Marley song, and then I have Lucky Star by Madonna, and then I have like the Rainbow Brite song, like all going at the same time. Oh, when is somebody gonna lock me up? Your home is kind of slipped away. I need it pulled back together. A ruby red bird singing, in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence. Oh, yeah, I never really thought about that. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. He does look like a rocker. He's got like a mohawk going on. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods, depending on the culture. Their voices were perceived as good luck and positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all the possibilities of yourself. There is no more time to waste, no more excuses. It's also right next to owl, which is kind of neat. I mean, they're in alphabetical order, but I think that's kind of a slim chance to have the two birds, the two night birds next to each other, which is kind of interesting. I mean, they didn't mention the cardinal being a night bird, so it's a striking image, but it's interesting to have that. You would think that they would list or have like a, what did it say? The nightingale sings at night? Yeah, the nightingale sings at night. Bringing your family together. I feel like you are the one. The Empress is somebody who would bring your family together, like holding, and I see this like, I don't know, there's just like this coming together of things with the two like air cards on the end, kind of bookending it. It feels like this like coming together of things, and like you're at the center. I feel like the Empress might be representing you, Starlight. And then the salmon, obstacles, perseverance, and persistence. And we've had this one before, and I do remember it being very, like, it talks about, I mean, there's a salmon on here, salmon spirit, like, I don't know if you guys know that, like, salmon swim against the current. And I think it's like right as they're born, they're hatched, and then they have to like swim against the current upstream, and sometime through like very like rocky, turbulent, like rapid water. But they're able to do it, to get to like where their food is and where like the safety and the calmer waters are. But they're able to do it, so they're able to like overcome these obstacles. Where's the guidebook? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's how they get to where they lay the eggs? I was thinking it was like right after they hatched, they had to like... I'm probably just exaggerating the story in my mind. Your persistence pays off. Now is not a time to give up. Meditate to find out why obstacles are in the way of what you desire. The salmon goddess holds quality of persistence in high regard. She has little patience for the lazy or unmotivated. Her flower is the tulip, and her gemstone is the lovely pale pink morganite. Oh yeah, this is the one that has morganite on it, and we're all like, we have to get some morganite, and then we never go get morganite. Her door is unassuming and humble, but when you enter her realm, be prepared for a challenge. She will expect you to face it bravely. If you lack in motivation, perhaps you drew this card as a catalyst to find that hidden oomph. If obstacles have repeatedly been in your way, you may overcome them unless the universe has blocked this path for a reason. Ask what else there is to know about this situation and draw another card. Let's get you another color goddess. Since you are Rainbow Brite's horse, man, if you had gotten one of the horses, that would have been crazy. Oh, you guys, Athena's still behind me. We got both kitties sleeping with me tonight. Athena's been hanging out. Maybe October is her, like, time for divination. Time for divine. Can we have one more card for Starlight, please? Ooh, lilac. Look how pretty together. What's wrong, Shadow Max? What are you saying? Oh, I thought that said immaturity for first. I was like, what? Immortality, youth, and innocence. Quit being immature. Do the dang thing. Just kidding, that's not what it says. I read it wrong. Lilac goddess, what'd she say? What'd she say? Lilac goddess. Do something joyful that makes you feel young again. A child is or soon will play a part in your situation. I feel like sometimes this can represent who got Morganite? What I missed? I don't know. The lilac goddess is youthful and playful and reminds us that no matter what comes up in our lives, we should always make time for simple fun. Her tarot card is the Fool, not because she is foolish, but because they are both able to tap into youthful sense of joy and playfulness. A lot of us lose this over the years. This color goddess appears for you right now because you have possibly been too serious. Lilac bushes are not subtle. The flowers are extremely aromatic and undeniable. They're also like super invasive and most people hate them in their yards, but they're so freaking gorgeous. It is impossible to ignore the call or to return to the simpler, more joyful state of that which we often seem to grow out of. One way to get there is to meditate. Open that door, open that purple door, or open that lilac door, and imagine your adult self is greeting your child self, holding her hand. What would you tell her? What would she tell you? You can learn from another, and in this realm where lilacs bloom and mountains of lilac lepidolite roll into valleys, in this place are both children and adults, running and playing as if they hadn't a care in the world. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Zabo Ninja! Did you try to join the queue? Oh, it's exclamation point Alice. And you're only allowed to join if you're actually here when I call your name, which is going to be in a minute. Does that make sense, Starlight? Thank you, thank you. You are welcome. Third time's the charm, Zaba Ninja. Message. Who's got the message? You do got this. That's what I like to hear, Starlight. You hop on that rainbow road. Oh yeah, that's another thing the Starlight could do. He would create a rainbow to run on. Like, he just ran on rainbows. He, like, didn't stand on the ground. Oh no, our candle just went out. Because I was singing Lucky Star, Hoagsters. You might be my lucky star. You shine so bright wherever you are. That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. You must be my lucky star. Shine so bright wherever you are. When you think... I don't remember the words. Oh, I'm glad you took a picture. I thought one time that we were going to have screenshots available, but that didn't happen. One more time. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're just doing a general reading for Laurel Bush. I'm not drinking that much water tonight. Has everybody been drinking water? Drink water. I feel like someone else did that, or I like jumped timelines because I feel like I've done this reading already. I'm having a deja vu moment. Unless somebody else had a general reading question, like with a question mark. Stop hitting the microphone. Go this way and that way. It was too low. Is Laurel Bush in the house still? Yeah, I feel like I've done this reading already. Like, I was just thinking, like, maybe I thought I was reading for Laurel Bush while I was reading for Starlight, but I definitely knew I was reading for Starlight. Because I had that song stuck in my head the whole time. Wait, did I already read for Laurel Bush? Oh, I already read for Laurel Bush, didn't I? You guys, I'm pretty sure I read for her already. And I think I had to skip over people in the queue because Circe left. I've read for Laurel Bush already, right? Okay. That was a for real deja vu moment. Oh my gosh, and now I'm knocking over my water. I'm going back up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it happened already. Oh my gosh, but I forgot. I forgot and remembered at the same time. Okay. Okay, so we're reading for Zaba Ninja right now. You must really need it because you're here. Should I help my ungrateful friends or should I just drop off the parts and leave? What parts? Well, does that mean we need to do switch to a regular tarot deck and not the good tarot? Car parts. I'm feeling like we should do regular tarot instead of the good tarot because I feel like you're wanting a harsh answer unless you want like a sugar-coated answer. Tough love. I mean, it's not a heavy... I mean, it's the Labyrinth tarot. It's not that heavy duty, but... Okay. We'll put the good tarot aside. Thank you, good tarot, for hanging out with us today. We lost our candle. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Whoa. Oh, are they asking you to fix the car? Alright. Why are the cards warm? That's weird. They were like, cards were like ready to go. The coldest deck. I don't have that many tarot decks. But I don't have like a, other than, I mean, the deck I sent to you, Hoaxsters, the Del Toro, that was like the scariest looking deck at least. Can we tap into Zaba Ninja's energy for the highest good of all involved? What are we doing about the friends? I mean, so I just felt like I wasn't a good enough fan for that. I like the Pan's Labyrinth, and I've seen the Pan's Labyrinth, but that was like the only movies I'd seen of his. I know of him and I know of his work, but the Pan's Labyrinth was the only one that I had seen. And because it was the same artist as this deck, I just felt like it was the same deck, basically. So I didn't need two of them. I love both these girls lots. Not sure if they love me back. I feel that like I've been treated badly. Well, I can answer that question without pulling cards, but we'll pull cards. If people are treating you badly, then you shouldn't allow them the gift of your friendship. Whoa. Interesting. All right, we have 4 of feathers, 10 of feathers in reverse, and 10 of wands in reverse. Feathers are swords. So basically 4 of swords, 10 of swords in reverse, and 10 of wands in reverse. Have you taken time to like really think about this? Like really how you feel? I'm gonna get more clarity because I almost kind of feel like this is this is like exactly what you're doing right now. So the 4 of Swords is about taking time to really reflect on something, to meditate, to ask for guidance and ask for help, and really kind of like step out of the situation, give yourself time to think it over. The 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse is rising above your problems and surviving a situation. So again, I feel like this is stepping out of this situation and maybe like the drama of it and really getting down to the bottom of how you really feel about this. The 10 of Wands in reverse is needing to ask for help. Like there's no way of doing this on your own. You need to ask for help with this situation. Which again, I feel like is like, this could be like what you're doing right now is asking for help, or there's like this other perspective that like you're not seeing for some reason. So I just want to get clarity because I mean, basically what you're doing right now is asking for help. And rising above the situation and like getting to like, I feel like there's this lack of clarity. So let's ask for more clarification. Can we get more clarification on what's the 10 of Wands? Whoa, okay. The 8 of Wands. Was that 2? Oh, that felt like 2. We have one more card. We have 3 of Cups and 8 of Wands, and this... What? You feel like you've been treated badly. I almost see you... I don't know. This is a really weird message, Zabu Ninja. We have the King of Feathers at the end, and we've got a lot of like feathery energy here, which is the swords energy. I kind of see you as coming forward as the King of Feathers in this, or the King of Swords, and the way I'm getting a specific message that is in a way kind of not relating to the cards, so I'm trying to relate them to the cards, but I see you as being this might sound weird, but maybe it'll make sense to you. I feel weird saying it, but I feel like you are more of a father figure to these people. Does that make sense to you? And you want it to be like a social. They see you as someone who is like smarter and wiser than them. Does that make sense? And I feel like you know better than to get dragged into all of these feathers floating around. Feathers is like being too, like, air is wisdom, but it's too much thinking is anxiety and like all over the place, and even sometimes arrogance. And I see these people as someone, you are someone that they turn to when they need some sort of like guidance, stability, or even like feel safe there. They feel like you'll know what to do. But you want it to be a 3 of Cups, like social situation. Yeah, so I feel like they see you as someone that is just going to help them in this situation, and not in a social friendly way, in a more like business transactional. But we don't want our relationships to be transactional. Like, our relationships should be unconditional, and the love should certainly be mutual. Okay, I'm feeling called to the color goddess. Or do we want a Halloweeny? Well, I don't know. I guess you could make the decision of like... Well, I don't know. We don't have any pentacles here. I was going to say you can make the decision of being like, yeah, you can pay me for my services. I also see the 4 of Swords as stepping outside of the situation and gaining a bigger perspective of it, because maybe because she's in a situation that's super stressful where she needs her car fixed, she's not seeing how she's treating you. She doesn't see it as like disrespectful because she's so wrapped up in her own drama and her own stressors that she's not recognizing that she's kind of treating you that way. We have Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. This is very much the same kind of energy as the Four of Swords, of like right now, like you're emotional, you're feeling like upset, you're hurt. Allowing yourself to pause and meditate and think about it clearly without your emotions in the way. But let me read what this card says. But I'm also someone who's like very upfront with people. Like if your feelings are hurt, like, and you're my friend, you're gonna know about it. Like I'm not gonna let people walk all over me. I mean, I have and I do, and people do, but like I'm gonna tell them about it. Tell them how I feel about it. Her friend Jackie that I'm romantically involved with, and she's being distant with me because I'm hurt. So you've told Jackie about it, and not actually with. Another realm, shadow-filled, travel from death's bed, where we stop and transform within the realm of the dead. The idea of an underworld, a whole realm that we go to after we die, is a concept that crosses a huge variety of cultures and eras. They all had a distinct word for the underworld. What is different, though, is how these cultures treat this concept, whether the underworld is seen as a place of rest and rejuvenation or horror and punishment. Should the underworld card be present in your reading, you are being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier and more authentic to you. This may involve changing course. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving, while as things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time. This is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new. I'm going to read this again. While as things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new. So the biggest message I'm getting here is with the Four of Swords and the underworld is creating this space where even if you like take a step back for a little bit, it might not feel, oh, so everybody's feeling hurt in this situation then. But I think like still take like the Four of Swords. See, the reason why I don't like when decks do these little pip illustrations is because you get no message. Like even though I as the reader know what the message of the card is, like you as the person receiving the reading doesn't get this visual representation of it. Let me see if I can find it in. Hey, Odin's Tarot, what's up? Let me see. Odin's Tarot, what do you feel about pip decks that just have shit like this? For the minor cards. I feel like, and I was just explaining this, I feel like I get the message, but I feel like the person receiving the message doesn't get it all. Because they're not having this visual. So I'm gonna see if I can find. Like, I don't mind. Like, if it was the first deck I ever had, I'd be upset about it. But like, I know what it's saying, but I feel like the person I'm reading for doesn't know what it's saying. Let me see if I can find. Because I feel like the biggest message is with this Four of Swords card and the Underworld card, but like, what is that? Like,
Curiouser and curious.
here we go. Okay, here's the Four of Swords. You gotta lean your back up against a tree and let all of these worries that are stabbing into you, take them out just for a little bit. They're gonna be there like when you come out of the meditation or where you come out of your rest. Look, this one's even, I was like, wait, this is not the Four of Swords. It's like it's lying down. And the biggest message was here, and the thing that you said in the beginning, like what you were asking, is it on here? You oh, wait, you specifically said, should I drop off the parts and leave? I thought okay, drop off the parts and leave, and then this message had something about falling leaves, right? Like letting things fall? Underworld. The underworld. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I thought you were... I didn't understand at first that you meant like physically drop something off. I thought you meant like letting go of the friendship, like allowing the feathers and leaves to fall away. Know what I'm saying? While as things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, just like fall leaves fall off a tree, it's just temporary. Space is being made into which you can create a new one. Yeah, I understand now. Literally drop off things, but I thought you meant like drop some friends. Sometimes we gotta drop some friends. And that's not funny. I'm not laughing if you actually make a decision to drop some friends, but I don't think that they see it. It's transactional for them. And from what you're kind of saying, everybody sounds like they're hurt. So I think it'd be better with all this sword energy of communicating and speaking. Because otherwise, when we stuff things down, it gets too complicated. And asking for help and guidance, maybe from some guides. Like sitting and meditate and putting your feelings aside for a second, putting your thoughts aside for a second, and really get some clarity about the situation. You hurt, I hurt, everyone hurts. Yeah, that's just such a bummer about this deck, though. Got wig in my eye. But it's the Labyrinth deck. I had to. So only the majors and the I think the court cards. The courts and the majors are images. But like what is this? feathers, poles, junk. So this is junk and pots. And quite honestly, the pots and the junk look the same to me. So sometimes it's like, what card is this? Zappa Ninja, let me know if you need any clarity. I'm kind of getting sidetracked by this deck. Yeah, so the court cards and then the majors. I'm trying to find a major. Oh, here's strength. Oh, there's the queen of junk. Oh. Yeah. The art is really cool, though. I like the Hanged Man. Judgment. I really don't like the Empress. The Empress is the mom. Justice. Oh yeah, it does have where the wild things are. I think that is going to give you clarity about how you feel about the situation, because right now you feel hurt. You need help with this situation. And I think that like coming to some clarity about how you feel about it is going to give you the answer. Like, if you come out of meditation, like, fuck it, I'm just going to drop that shit off and leave them bitches to themselves. Or you might be like, oh, I see it from their perspective and I'm not as mad about this anymore. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, like, should I drop these things off and leave, or should I bring these to them and help? But you're feeling like you've already put in too much effort already. So I think meditating on it will give you that clarity of like, do I want to continue to put more energy into this relationship that feels like I'm not getting anything back, or at least not getting back what you have put into the situation? Like, if you're the only one feeding the relationship, you're going to run out of that energy. Wait, she thinks you're not a good communicator because you told her how you felt? That's the opposite of being a good communicator. I mean, if anything, that's an over communicator. Some people can't accept the feelings of others. If they were like, I can't handle that. I'm really having problems with this microphone today. So you told them that you felt like you were being used for like helping them? And so you feel like you should just drop off the parts and then leave? I think what the cards were saying is that you already, like, you know that answer. You have to go within, into the underworld, into, like, do you want to invest more time into this relationship and help these people? Or do you want to give up and stop? You want to keep your energy and your feelings to yourself? Because you don't feel like you're getting anything in return from the relationship. And I'm trying to remember, you had, so the Ten of Swords in reverse, that is rising above the situation, not getting into like that's why we're taking yourself away from the problem and stepping aside with the Four of Swords and rising above the situation and looking at it differently, not buying into the petty drama and the petty bullshit, and really figuring out, do you want to invest more time in this relationship, or do you want to step away from the relationship? Because investing more time might be getting down into the petty drama bullshit. And even just like talking about it now, figure out how you feel about it. Are the things that you're upset about worth investing the time, more time into the relationship, or are you spent? Yeah, I'm glad that you were here for your reading finally. Oops, not this one. This one. It's alright. Make everything alright. You can do it. When you first asked the question, though, I was like, nope. I'm not letting people use me as a transaction. Grown-ups? Why? Where did grown-ups come from? There are no grown-ups here. I don't see any grown-ups youngsters. I guess I'm going to say last call for the queue, you guys. Last call. Last call. Did you guys know the little moonling is back? Oh wow, there's a lot of people on tonight. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, you haven't seen? I think she got back from Jamaica like a month ago. You have to go. We can raid over there if you want to. I don't want to spoil any of the magic. Well, I think she only had her first stream like Saturday night, I think it was. I'm gonna pull one more. Yeah, we can raid over there. Come with me, come with me. We're going from Wonderland to Rainbow Land, and then our first stop will be the moon. Aw, angels. Angels, purity, and radiance. Remember, you always have angelic guidance on your side or spiritual guidance on your side. You just have to ask for it. A chakra card. Oh, you know what? I meant to use the chakra deck all night because I was like, what decks do I have that are rainbow? And it was only the color goddess, but duh, the chakra deck is rainbow. Ooh, this one. Find the balance and beauty in being present while drinking from the wisdom of the past. There is gold to be mined from what no longer is, and precious nuggets to be tilled from what is hidden. Sojourn in the deep, travel for a while, back in time to receive the lessons still active for you. The greatest gifts await when you give yourself permission to go back and within to retrieve them. You cannot live in your memory, but it is good and advised to visit. This is an Earth Star chakra located a foot below your feet. The crystal is black kyanite and the herb is myrrh resin. This again, you need to meditate. Meditate deep within the earth. Well, the point of the stream was to be colorful. It's Rainbow Brite Day. Rainbow Brite. See the shining light. Okay. I don't remember what announcements I had. Well, Labyrinth stream is next Tuesday, but I think I had something to say in between then and now, but I don't remember. So join us on Discord if you haven't already. Where's my keyboard? Join us on the Discord. You're too crazy. Wait, what? Everybody needs to meditate more often. We all make excuses. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird night. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and making my day better. I hope your day is brighter and more colorful. If you stay and hang out with us and go check out the little moonling, your day will be infinitely more better than I could ever provide for you. if I don't see you before next Tuesday, come hang out for the Labyrinth stream where we're using the Labyrinth deck, and the Goblin King might make an appearance. And then we're going to watch the Labyrinth for all you youngins who make me feel old and haven't seen the Labyrinth before. Making me be an old lady. There's no adults here. There's no adults here. So you guys got to catch up to me or something. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But yeah, seriously, thanks. You definitely made my day brighter. I hope that your day's a little brighter. Meditate, ask for help from your angels, ask for help from your friends, ask for help for us in Discord. You're not alone. Even in the darkness, you can have a little color. That's what Rainbow Brite taught me when I was a little kid, and I still believe in it as an old lady. You're only 0 days old. Odin's Eye Tarot. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you haven't checked out Odin's Eye Tarot, I forgot to do a shout out. Please do. I'm having a lot of fun over in their stream. I don't know how it took me so long to join the Odin team, but I'm there now and I'm happy to be there. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Please come with me on this raid because it's going to be so much fun. Are we going? Did I do it? I don't even know. Let's go. Let's go. Bye, bye, bye. Have a good day. I love you.